Hey everybody, so we're back in the Rant box, and tonight or today, whatever time it may be if you see this, um, I want to talk about anger and why sometimes it's appropriate and sometimes it's not. Now, there are times when it is okay to get angry, like if someone cuts you off or if they, just do something that's generally, you know, outrageous and you need to get angry at them. But at the same time, there are times when you're just like, why are you mad? Like, calm the fuck down. Because, it's just, sometimes getting angry is completely unnecessary. Like, I've kind of adopted the, you know, let people say what they want because people are going to talk. We all know that. But if you know yourself it's not true, then there's no point in getting upset. That's why half the fights people have now are unnecessary. The little arguments back and forth on Twitter just make you look stupid. Twitter, Facebook, what have you. And it's ignorant because getting angry over little shit will not help you, okay? It won't, like, make whatever someone said, go back or be taken back. So when you really think about it, getting angry over little things, it's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. And then there's times when you get angry, or someone gets angry, and you're kind of like, they look a little bit crazy because, like, if someone's trying to talk to you about something, or, telling you about something, and you proceed to get just belligerent, yeah, and it wasn't even something that was offensive in any way, shape, or form. Like, I've experienced that a lot in my life, and it's like, I'm just trying to tell you how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. Why are you getting upset? And it happens. It's funny because it happens if you're just kind of sitting there and you want to keep it to yourself, and someone's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And you're like, "Oh, no, it's nothing. It's fine, really." And they're like, "No, tell me. You can tell me." And then you tell them, and they're like, just blowing up, and you're like, "Yeah, you wanted me to tell you what was wrong with me, so why are you pissed off again?" Like, that will never make sense to me. If you ask me what's wrong, or you ask me what I'm thinking about or what I feel, why would you proceed to get upset with me when I tell you? Why? It doesn't register for me why that makes sense to do that. Because when it's like you turn it around, it's like, you were willing to come to me, I was willing to keep it to myself and not burden your life with this shit. So why are you upset with me? If anything, I should be upset with you for pestering me to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to tell you, so you shut up. Yeah. I mean, that is the most ridiculous thing. And then there's people who get overly angry. Like, it's a situation where it's okay, you can be angry, but then to proceed to rant and rave and piss and moan or whatever the fuck you want to call it, to do that for, like, the next 3 hours, eventually people around you can be like, dude, stop. Like, stop. Because it's over, it's been over. Like, everyone else is over it, and you need to honestly get over it as well. And I've done that. I've dwelled on things, and dwelling is the worst thing you could ever do, because while the other person is going on and living their life, you're sitting there, oh, I can't believe he said that. Oh, I can't believe she did that. Like, they don't care anymore. They probably didn't care in the first place, which is why they said or did what they said or did. So to proceed to sit there and stew in it is not doing you any good. In fact, it makes you look rather petty. Like, let go. And that's what I've been doing now for myself with certain things. I just let it go. I let the moment happens, and I'm like, all right. And if I'm in a position where I can get up and go somewhere else, then I will. If I can't, I won't say anything else to that person. I will proceed to act as if you're not even there, because why continue to have a conversation with someone who's so ignorant as to not know how to contain themselves? It doesn't make sense. And then in the end, when it's all said and done, you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna go home, probably play some Angry Birds or something. Like, you know, there's really honestly no reason to proceed to hold a grudge. Holding grudges is tiring, because then you spend all of your time trying to avoid this person, and make sure that you don't end up in the same place at the same time or the same thing. And it's crazy, because you either spend your time avoiding or spend your time being a hater. Being a hater, if you're friends with that person on Facebook and y'all have a fight and y'all don't delete each other, you go on that person's page and spend time, oh, you ain't shit, oh, da 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 da, whatever. Just being a hater, and then in the end, you look more stupid than the person who initially started the issue in the first place. So you do yourself a favor. Unfriend. Unfollow. It's that easy. It's that easy to eliminate half the problems that you have in your life if you could just undo it. You don't have Facebook or Twitter? Delete their number out your phone if you have their number. Easy. It doesn't make sense. Why we spend so much time being angry over irrelevant ass shit when there's so much more pivotal business going on in the world that we could be upset and trying to fix. And that's what we're going to do now. That's what I'm going to start doing for me, and I hope some of y'all start doing it too. Instead of staying angry, try to fix it. And if the other person isn't willing to fix it, whoosh, delete. That easy. Then you don't have the stress of that person in your life. You don't have the stress of trying to avoid them. You don't have the stress of going somewhere and they end up there as well, and then it's awkward because you're not talking. It's easy. Just delete it. Either deal with it or delete it. That is all. Adios.